For those people who are obsessed with the romance they're experiencing, we call it slaves of love. Being a slave to love is something that can happen to anyone, including the following group of young and attractive CEOs. In spite of their success and wealth, the way they act in love can make you want to have a boyfriend like them. Curious? Let's find out.
看你这表情，不愿意啊？
谁说不愿意？
那是有条件。
My Dearest Boss. It tells the story of a girl whose life has been unlucky. But one day, while working overtime at the office, an unknown phone call came into her cell phone, telling her that she had inherited her aunt's billions of yuan in assets. While he was enjoying that thing, his mother, who now lives in a mansion, unexpectedly met a neighbor who turned out to be his boss at the office. Well, if that's the case, how's the story going?
密码是我生日啊。田四路989号，碧云天小区2301。
2301，这是2302。
Here is my exclusive Indulge. Even though he is confined to a wheelchair, our CEO remains a cool and savvy leader. There is no one in his company who can match his allure as a chairman. As far as I know, parents like this type of image when it comes to becoming future in-laws. They include our female lead mother, who wants a rich son-in-law, but does not want her biological child to marry a disabled person. So, the mother uses the situation to her advantage for money. Our female lead, who thought life would be even more difficult under the restraints of a disabled rich boss, actually lives happily because of the love she has with her husband. Well, if you like dramas with Cinderella stories like this, here is my exclusive Indulge, could be the best choice for you.
这里好黑啊！这到底是什么地方呀？哇塞！哇塞！这也太好看了吧
Well-dominated love. There had been a lover, but because of amnesia, he had forgotten who the figure of the lover was. When our boss meets his business partner's assistant, he expresses interest in becoming his personal assistant. It's not because of his physical appearance, but rather because of the secretary's treatment, which suits him perfectly, despite the fact that they've only met a few times. After a thorough investigation and making him an assistant, it was revealed that they were actually soulmates who had been separated because of the boss's amnesia. If that's the case, how will their story continue? Will she remain a personal secretary? Or will she even become a personal girlfriend? Girlfriend. Our boss needs a girlfriend, and our female lead needs money. And there was a contractual agreement to become a couple in the public eye. But it appears that the relationship was short-lived, as they actually matched and decided to go on a real date. Oh my god. This may be overly cliche, but it's exactly what we're looking for. If you're anything like us, you'll stick with this show all the way to the end.
飞沫，
这位就是我的未婚妻温小暖。我很爱她的，我母亲也很喜欢她，对吧？
Parallel love. It was at age 33 that Lin Miao met the director's son, Zhao Yang, who was not considered by the company commissioners to be the true heir. Despite their initial animosity and mutual disdain, Lin Miao proved to be a valuable ally and collaborator for Zhao Yang throughout the course of their respective careers. With the assistance of Lin Miao, Zhao Yang slowly uncovered the company's evil plans. Lin Miao and Zhao Yang worked together to change the company's future.
我再不明不白，也没有你不明不白。你到底要不要跟我打一把伞？
不要，我不是给您送伞了吗？
好。
My Dear Lady. The film tells the story of a recently divorced woman who decides to take a job in order to get her life back on track. But as she made her way, she collided with the vehicle of the person who would be her boss. What a terrible first impression she's giving off. Do you think her new job is going well for her? Let's go ahead and watch this Liu Te's first drama.
我陪你跳可以吗？你不记得了吗？我是什么都会的全职高手。
总比没人陪我强。那行，就你了。
You Are My Destiny. You Are My Destiny tells the story of the lives of two people who have no way of meeting. However, a trip to Hungary compelled them to legally wed and become a couple in accordance with the man's grandmother's wishes. In addition, our female lead is pregnant and the male lead's girlfriend is still involved. So, the plot of this drama is only getting more complicated.
你放我走吧，我只要我的孩子，你放我走，我求求你了，放我走！
保证，我们一家三口会一直在一起。啊，谢谢。
Love Designer. There are a lot of misunderstandings, but the love behind them will never end. The difficulties they face will come up with a lot of hard work and love for their own work. Finally, they achieved a good result. So much hard work makes a person so perfect, and sincere love increases trust in the wall of love. These days, such a sweet story writer has made up his mind with a full of logical and practical life. Never regret your loving person. The story is very beautiful, plus the good looks of all the actors and actresses. Dilraba and Johnny were both good at acting, and they were perfect for each other.
看你这表情，不愿意啊？
谁说不愿意？
那是有条件。
咱们都分开了，你能别这么扭扭捏捏放不掉吗？
Forget you, remember love. The story of an ordinary girl who saves a CEO who has lost his memory, and then a great fairy tale happens. He is the CEO of Sewell, who is a good-looking leader with a strong personality. But this rich CEO loses all his memories after an accident and lives a new life as a poor dad by the seaside. There, he meets the one he loves. But what happens when he gets all his memories back?
我突然挺佩服那时候的童浩的。
那个时候的童浩又单纯又乐观，童浩能做到的事情，你也可以做到。
因为童浩就在单俊浩的心里。
Here at heart. This is a wonderfully compelling story of love between a man and a woman as they experience the pain of a 7-year separation. 7 years in which their hearts reached out to each other. 7 years in which nothing was forgotten and nothing could go away. Even though she was gone from him and oceans separated them. This so-called everlasting love, perhaps, is really no match for the hatred that develops with the passing of time. If you're into that sad type of love, you may enjoy this drama.
所以说，从我们相识的那一天，再到我们交往那一天，还有我们初吻的那一天，以至于之后的每一天，你都忘记了，是吗？
Bonus: Kang Song-yoon will play in a drama titled Master of My Own, alongside Lin Geng-shin, that will air this year. It tells the story of one subduing the other, following the relationship of T-Rex, like a boss, and his employee who dreamed of becoming a director. Which of these 10 CEOs who are slaves to love in Chinese dramas are you planning to watch? Let's have a chat in the comment section below. See you there!